day. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL. 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Rams now for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
The numbers for White a week ago. 23 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back.
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline, and he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 63 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here. Touchdown, Rams. Cade Otton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First drive now for the 49ers.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. This is McCaffrey, and he takes this up right near the 40. Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that, but this is
season, and we know that could ride us all.
McCaffrey running up the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Purdy. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. It's a pickup of 6. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Goal. And across the goal line. Touchdown, 49ers.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now. Answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer.
On the play. 7-7, our score after 1. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. He'll field this at the 5. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But with the veterans,
of 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the LA offense ready for this next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 4. Before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Down to about the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Now 15-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw again. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. They'll look to throw again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. They'll San Francisco are going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Purdy to throw it on first down. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense is all over, continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. And this one is right down the middle. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Samuel. And the ball is knocked out. And it looks like the Rams might have it, and they do have it. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that went to the right side and incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Six-yard return after a punt of 48. And they will take over 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They run straight ahead.
Major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3.
Got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front.
No gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Purdy looking to throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals.
Options for him, and it's another first down. The line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. And all the way down inside the 5. The season, both in this game. And the Niners looking like that win streak is going to extend it. For its next possession. Becomes very critical. And he's taken down, but able to slip a now. 1st and 10. They'll set it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 5 yards. So Niner territory now. This is 1st and 10. And 23. On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? The kick by Bass is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. And set to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45.
Is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. We've got a 1-score game with inside of ball here as we get you reset. Now 2nd and 5. They've got a 2nd down now. This one to the finish line. That is intercepted. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That's complete to Wicks. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw. Cotton brings it in over the middle. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw, and he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good, and we may be on our way to overtime. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try.
Field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And not before he takes it inside the 40. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. San Francisco, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle but wind up winning the ball game.
And this